sometimes in our schools as the state of libraries or the absence of libraries or the inadequate books to stock our libraries for us to get time to really learn how to read and everything. And because of that, sometimes the confidence level of our students or the young ones sometimes is down because of the fear of the unknown. But today, glory be to God, in the coming days, something good, something nice, something that has been prepared will be handed over to a community and that have been dreaming of getting this. I'm talking about a legacy library project that is about to be unveiled in the Volta region. I won't take the wind out of the seal of the initiators and everybody. They are here to really tell us that story and what really led to us getting this. And will it be only in the Volta region, or in the coming days, if God blesses them, are we going to see other regions also benefit from it? These are some of the things we'll be getting. So I have a lady here and two gentlemen in the house. These are amazing people. So let me quickly introduce them. To my immediate left, I have this beautiful lady and a very, very outstanding Ghanaian color that everybody loves. And so the flags are here: red, gold, green, everything. So I'll let her introduce herself and tell Ghanaians why she's here today. And so, Mom, most welcome.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me on your show.
Okay, so tell us, who are you?
Well, my name is Gigi Darko. My husband and I are the founders of the Legacy Library. I'm also the CEO of Notes Publishers, which is a publishing company. I'm the author of 4 award-winning books. I'm currently an assistant principal in Brooklyn, New York City. I am the mother of 3 beautiful children, Gianna, Tessia, and Nicholas. I am a doctorate candidate for global education, and my most important role is the servant of the Most High God.
Oh, the portfolio is really, really, really big. Okay, most welcome. I'm humbled to have you here. Then the gentleman in the middle.
Yes, thank you so much for having me this morning as well. My name is Theodore Darko. I grew up in Ghana, specifically in the area of Kpando Gabi area, that is the Volta region. I attended Gabi LA schools, that is GSS, primary GSS, and I attended Kpando Technical School as well. Currently, I live in the United States with my family, and I am in the cybersecurity space in terms of profession. Currently, I work for an organization called KBC Bank as the Chief Information Security Officer.
Whoa. Yes, I mean, I really humbled to have big men in the house. Then I have another special gentleman in the house. So please tell me who you are and your portfolio.
Okay, my name is Gabriel Kaka, the head teacher of Kpando Gabi MA Primary School, the beneficiary school of the Legacy Library.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so viewers, a lady and a gentleman are here. Thank you very much, the Darko'S. And then, please, your Kaka, I just want to know, is it the Kaka that plays football? Is it from your clan? The Brazilian Kaka?
This is a Ghanaian card. This is a Ghanaian Kaka.
A Ghanaian Kaka.
Yeah.
So you don't have footballers? You know, maybe this year of return things, maybe Kaka will come back and come and trace the real roots, Brazilians.
Even me myself, I don't know. I can't play. I only do that on volleyball.
Oh, okay, you like volleyball? Okay. Yeah. So let me start with Gigi. Gigi, tell us what's brought about Legacy Library Project. You want your husband to start? Okay.
Yes, he'll start.
So, say, what brought about the Legacy Library Project?
So, I grew up struggling to read. Not because I was a poor student, it's because I didn't have books to read. I quite remember growing up, walking, I can find newspaper on the floor, and I'll attempt to read it. So, when I met my wife, I kind of explained to her how I was challenged in school. So that basically ignited the inspiration. You know, the problem there then was there was no books in the schools to read, except from the textbooks, right? So to have something to do extracurricular activities or to do extra reading wasn't something that I was exposed to. So when I shared that with her, that gave her that inspiration to wanting to do something to change the narrative.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So back then, if you look back, how many years are we talking about?
We are talking about the 1980s.
The 1980s, yes. The books were there, but they weren't enough
Yes.
for someone to say, okay, I have clothes from school. Can I take one home and go and read? No,
Exactly so.
unless you come back to school
Yes.
and then you get a book to read.
That's correct.
So that was the thing that was burning, that anywhere you pass, you need a book to read.
That's correct.
So you brought the inspiration. So how were you caught up in this amazing story? Did it really touch you? If yes, how was it like? And what really gingered you that, okay, let me do this?
It really did touch me to know that children don't have access to books. It really inspired me to ensure that that would not happen to any other child. And so 4 years ago, I celebrated my 40th birthday, and I asked 10 of my friends, come with me to Ghana. Let's find 4 children and let's do a give back. And we ended up servicing 1,561 children, including 4 schools, namely Gabi Elementary School and 61 orphans. And so that their love for knowledge, their eagerness to learn just had such an impact on me. I dreamt them. I could not stop. And I thought, if I was able to give a child, put a book in a child's hand and change that child's world, imagine the impact of building a library and putting many books in many children's hands. And so that's why we founded the Legacy Library.
Whoa. Interesting story. So when you were 40, with the help of friends, you started this project. And so there were so many needs in the school, I guess. But because of what your husband told you, you prefer that you will do this. And again, because you do it, you are a publisher yourself.
I am a publisher. That is how we were able to finance the Legacy Library. I've written 4 award-winning books, and I have founded, I'm the CEO of the Notes Publishing Company. And every single dollar, every single dime goes towards funding the Legacy Library. In addition to that, we have quite a few contributors and donors, namely Aitileve International, SIA, which is Sustainability Initiative, and Alliances for Africa, Junior Ulysses, the Nwehi family, Lake Nelson SDA School, University Heights SDA Church, have been so instrumental in getting us funds so that we can finance the Legacy Library.
So Theodore, what sort of facility are we going to unveil, and when is the unveiling going to be done?
So coming Friday, the 14th of July,
Okay.
we will be inaugurating the library. The setup is full of children adult books, and we have in our pipeline to set up a STEM, what they call it, section within the library as well. And I'll let my wife to talk much about that because she's spearheading.
So it is not only a library that has a shelf that you are putting your books there.
Not at all.
What sort of library are we looking at?
You are going to see a library with many books, with many genres. And
Okay.
we're talking about historical fiction, picture books, adult fiction. To the left, as soon as you enter the library, you will see a station where we are soliciting devices, laptops. So if anyone is out there willing to donate laptops, we'll receive them. And then we've also started a STEAM and STEM program. So part of what my husband and I will be doing in the next coming years is host a leadership summit so that our American partners can partner with Ghanaian educators so that we can provide professional learning to our Ghanaian educators so that they can instruct our students well.
Whoa. So the facilities of the project itself, if you look at it, it is not just a building sitting down that only has books in it
Not at all.
and chairs there,
Not at all.
but it is spacious enough to have a section for IT, computer.
Absolutely.
That's correct.
Then again, another portion that you get the opportunity to really learn everything about this IQ thing that is happening in everybody.
That's
So what the Ghana Education Service is doing is something that you're also following that part, the STEM education.
Yes. We may take a lot of support from them when the time comes. In fact, we'll be working through
Okay.
Mr Kaka to initiate that so that locally or regionally talking of Volta region, or maybe outside Volta region, they can benefit from that initiative as well.
Okay, Mr. Kaka, let me come to you. Since you saw the Darko'S,
Yes.
and they came visiting you and telling you everything they wanted to do,
Yeah.
were you looking forward to them coming that quickly to come and put up this facility in your school?
Wow. It's very wonderful because we started this in 2018, Mr. Darko's former teacher came to inform me his son wants to donate some books to the school. And in fact, when they came, it was very fantastic. In fact, we established contact. And in fact, all they mentioned is library, library, library. And it was very, very wonderful. Last year, sword was cut. And in fact, everything of the library is complete. We are so much amazed about the project. Very, very much amazed about the project.
So
Yes.
for a first time watching us, somebody who doesn't really know your school,
Okay.
was it that there are libraries in the school and that they are not stocked well, or virtually there was no library there? There were cupboards we keep our books in. Paint that picture for us.
Yeah, there were cupboards we keep books in. So this is the first library in the school since the school was established in 1953.
Tell me again
1953.
that the school was established.
Yes.
And there was no.
There wasn't anything of a library. So this is the first of its kind. And if you see it, in fact, it was marvel. You
Okay,
marvel.
so
Yes.
so I've seen how excited you are.
Yeah.
And what will this library do sincerely to the students that will benefit from it?
Yes. So we normally look for books, extra books that the kids can pick knowledge from. So these books will help them to do more of a research. I think last week, Friday, one of the teachers picked a book and showed me, you master, look at this, circulatory system. Okay, now I have a reference book. I can ask the kids to go to the library and pick a book on circulatory system, draw it, in fact, digestive system, or everything of it. So it is going to serve the kids in a very long way to help them develop knowledge. Yes.
And again, before we check out from the studio, time runs fast. Let me still stay with you.
Okay.
So, is it exclusive? Will you make it exclusive to your school, or you allow other students? Because if your school, look at the time it was established, and that your first time, everybody will have to come there. Will you open it for other students to come?
Well, I think for now, let's enjoy the library alone, and as time goes on, we'll see how things will.
Okay,
go.
time is running
Yes,
fast. We're checking
yes.
out from this. So, on Friday when you do this, is that all?
So we have different initiatives. My wife has something to talk about that as well, but we are partnering with two other organizations that we wanted to work with them going forward in the future. One is Haiti Levy. They are more into agriculture, like aquaponics, into modernizing agriculture basically. So we acquired about 300 acres at Oti region, and we want to introduce modern methodologies into agriculture to kind of attract the youth into agriculture. We are talking about greenhousing, fishery and all of that. So that is one of the biggest projects that we have in the pipeline to
And
really
so,
want to.
if I give you 30 seconds, what should we remember you for?
Well, I usually tell people this way: don't remember me for anything. I believe that life as we have it is to serve one another. We have to be the strength for the weak and the provider for those who are poor in our society. There's a saying that, hey, those who much is given, much is expected of them. But I think that it's not always going to be material stuff. When you are weak and somebody sick, you are supposed to care for them. And I think that is how we should always look at life and treat each other the way.
Gigi, we're checking out. So, how should people remember you?
Really quickly, just that our lives are not our own. That's why we call the Legacy Library the Legacy Library. We want to leave a legacy of giving, a legacy of serving, and certainly a legacy of literacy.
Thank you very much. On social media, how do we get you? So people will come.
www.notespublishers.com. We're on all the handles, or ggdarko@notespublishers.com.
So Ghanaians and everybody out there watching us on Facebook, on all the social media handles, wherever you are, please make sure that you are part of this. If you are not even there on Friday, this coming Friday, make sure that any other day pass by and encourage the young ones to also read, because there is power in reading anyway.
Yes,
so, ladies and gentlemen, I say a big thank you to you for your time and everything, and wish you guys all the best. Safe journey. Finish it up. Let's come and talk about it.
Thank
the
you
rest
so
of
much.
the
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sampa.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.